Electrify, wait for me.
Huh? Oh, hi, John. Oh my God, this bike is so awesome. Guys, if you're a true cyclist and you really want to get a workout and not break the bank, this is the bike. It is so much fun. I mean, my background is as a cyclist, so this bike is ticking all the boxes. Skinny tires, they're long in diameter, big in diameter, but not so skinny. The contact points are on point, touche. I mean, my shoes are gripping to this awesome, like, mountain style pedals. The saddle is like skinny for good pedaling. And yeah, guys, like, you're not gonna need more. It's a 500 watt motor, but it peaks at 1,000 watts. And you know, road bikes, like, in general, they have the acoustic bikes, they have the hunch over position. Well, this one has a handlebar that swivels back towards me, and it makes it so comfortable. Plus, it has an adjustable stem that I need to raise to give you a really nice upper riding position, and it's toolless. So, hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I am the Electrical Latina, and today I have yet another Lectric e-bike, the Xpress 500 for 500 watts. This is their base model, and it comes at only $9.99. Now, this is Lectric's best valued e-bike to date due to its torque sensor. And this is the brother or sister to their XPeak, highly acclaimed XPeak off-road electric bike. I'll be walking you through all of its components along with putting it through its paces with all of the tests that you've come to trust and love from this Electrify Latina channel. But before we dive in, let's roll the intro. Lectric just keeps surprising me. I've never seen an e-bike around $1,000 with a torque sensor. And then you add hydraulic disc brakes, big power, a battery that's certified to UL 2271, and the whole bike is certified to UL 2849. It also comes with a color display. It also comes with a custom design and upgraded front suspension. Like always, Lectric does not compromise in anything. Solid bike from a solid company. Now let me do the bouncing test so you can see how the front suspension works. And woo, woo, woo. Oh, it's so nice. Hydraulic front suspension with a compression and a lockout. Super nice. There are 4 models of the Lectric Xpress. This is the step-thru white, and then there's also a step over in black. And they are both 500 watt motors, and they are $9.99. Now, there are 2 more models that come with an even larger motor, 750 watts, and it also comes with a larger battery, 48 volt, 14 ampere hour, instead of this 48 volt, 10 ampere hour battery. It also comes in a white step through and a black step over. Only thing is that it's $12.99, so $300 more. So guys, stay glued to your seats because this 500 watt motor e-bike might be just exactly what you need and perfect power for everything. So now the standover height of this step-thru e-bike is only 18.5 inches, making it super accessible to mount and dismount. Just throw a leg. Now this bike only weighs 58 pounds. It has a payload capacity of 330 pounds. Minimum seat height is 33 inches. Let me show you. This is so low, guys. Like, look, it's like half my leg. And maximum seat height are 45 inches. So recommended, like, look how high, guys. It's like all the way to my hip, higher. So the recommended rider heights are anywhere between 5'2" to 6'3". I'm 5'11" with a 33-inch inseam, and this is how it fits me. I feel like it fits me like a glove, and I could have perfect extension for pedaling. With the step-thru e-bike, you get this really nice swept back handlebars, cruiser style, and a big winning point for this bike is this adjustable stem and the fact that it doesn't need tools. So you're just gonna press up on this lever, you slide it up with your thumb, and then you pull on this lever, it comes out. Guys, check out all its adjustability. I mean, it could be here, 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 all the way up. I mean, any position that you want. Once you get your best position, then you just bring it down and it latches. Ooh, awesome. The tires are Artisan 27.5 inches by 2.1 inches wide. Now this is a sleek tread for city riding, and they also come with a reflective strip right here. I like to see that. Now, Lectric always throws slime into their tires for puncture protection. I wish every company did that, then you don't have to worry. Not at all, but you don't have to worry about flats. Now, for the drivetrain, we have a Shimano 7-speed. This is an 11 to 28 tooth. Very nice. It's going to really help with like no-ghost pedaling. For your derailleur, we have a very basic Shimano tourney right here. I would have liked to seen an Altus, but again, we're talking about a $999 e-bike. And it is protected with a derailleur guard. I always like to see that. Then we also have a neoprene chainstay protector branded Lectric to protect your beautiful paint from getting chipped by the chain slap right there. Then we have a dual guarded chain ring. Sorry, this is plastic. I always like to see metal here instead, but it's good. It feels pretty solid. Then the pedals. This is another really nice thing about this bike. They're metal, very skinny and light pedals made for mountain bikers. They're the same that come in the Lectric XPeak, and they have these things that are like really attached to your foot really well so your foot doesn't slide, and they're also detachable, so awesome pedals. And then in the front we have this Lectric custom built TC80 hydraulic suspension. It features 80 millimeters of travel. On the left we have a preload knob, and on the right we have a lockout. And also the front tire, it attaches with a through axle, which is going to make it more sturdy, and it's also a quick release for easy removal of your front tire. Let's say if you're gonna throw your bike inside a car. Now, I like how this bike looks. Lectric always does a really professional paint job with their e-bikes. I like how they have different strips with different tones of gray to contrast the white, gray lettering, very nice. And thank you very much. I wish every single e-bike commuter would give us water buses for water cages. So you can put 2 here in your long ride. So I've attached this one, I bought on Amazon. I can put a link if you would like, but I could have put another one here. But then the one on the back would probably obstruct your leg a little bit from going easy through the frame when you're ready to ride. The frame has attachment points to put a rear rack back here. And then also underneath you would have, this is your rear light. So it's directly integrated onto the frame. And unfortunately, it's not a brake light, okay? So then we also have a Lectric branded, this is a custom saddle. And to me, it feels really soft, and It's actually pretty plush. For a cyclist, it's great. And it even adds like springs underneath for comfort. So what is powering this bike? We have a 500 watt motor rear hub that peaks at 1,092 watts with 55 newton meters of torque. Comes with Lectric's new Stealth M24 technology, making it 400% quieter, and also they have the PWR system, which I will talk about on our riding. Okay, it is also engaged by a torque sensor and has a controller of 20 amps. Now for the battery, we have a semi-integrated 48 volt, 10.4 ampere hour certified to UL 2271, and it's integrated for a sleek look. And the whole bike is certified to UL 2849. Lectric estimates a range of 45 miles on PAS. Guys, it's time for me to show you the cockpit. Okay, so as you can see up close, we have the very nice swept back cruiser style handlebars with this really cool adjustable neck, as you saw earlier. This is perfect if multiple people are riding this bike. You can have it set to the different heights. Okay, and then starting on the left, we have this really nice and soft, locked in ergonomic grips, leather, super nice to the touch. We have your metal brake levers, and they also have a motor cutoff when you press on the brakes. Then your button cluster with the up, the down, power button. Then in the middle, we have Lectric's very new colored display, super visible in bright sunlight, but I thought it would be best to bring it here in the shadows so you can see it better. Then to the right, we have a Shimano SIS shifter that works really good. It's crisp for turning the gears. And then down here, this is your thumb throttle, and it's actually pretty comfortable. So right thumb throttle, it has a little bit of grip here so it doesn't slide on your thumb. Now let's go back to the display, okay, so that I can tell you about the settings over there. So we do have at the top, we have your battery bars all the way on the top, battery capacity. Then we have the speed, front and center. Then we have your PAS level, so from 0 to 5. And then underneath, we have some more information. So in order to cycle through the information here, you have to press on the power button. So if I press it once, from odometer, it goes to trip. Then from trip, it goes to the volts right there. And then it goes to current. So all the information that you need. And then you also even get time. So this is very nice. And then if you want to go back to your odometer, it's right there. As you can see, I have 14 miles riding on this bike. Now guys, in order to access the P settings, you press on the plus and minus right there. And then that's how you access them. And then to toggle between, you press on the power button, and then it's gonna go all the way to like 23. And then to change this number down here, I mean, I don't recommend changing anything unless you have the manual or a YouTuber that's guiding you through the settings. But the important one to know here is P8. So power, all the way up to P8. This is your top speed. So the bike comes stock class 2, meaning 20 miles an hour. And then if you go up to 45, let's go back, it's going to time out. So I put up, so this is 45 kilometers an hour, which is 28 miles an hour. That to me is like the most important one, but there's a lot of things that you can make to make it very custom. So I really like that about this new display. First riding impressions on the Lectric Xpress 500 watts. Guys, this bike feels so light, nimble, maneuverable, so comfortable. I mean, it has some huge like swept back handlebars, and it also has a stem that is adjustable and you don't need any tools. So you can adjust on the fly, which is awesome. And then you can have, mine is like all the way down, but I'm a little bent forward, which makes me feel like really in control and give me really good maneuvering. But I would like it to raise, I will for the next scene, to raise it up so I have more of an upright riding position. But yeah, you can put it exactly to your liking, which is awesome. Very nice ergonomic, soft hand grips. They're locked in, so they're not gonna move on you. The shifter is crisp. The gears have been like switching like really, really good. Now the pedals are like mountain bike pedals and they're detachable. They're exactly the same ones as in the Lectric XPeak. And they hold on to your pedals, to your shoes so good, which is awesome for any kind of pedaling. You know, even if it rains, like your foot's not gonna be sliding off the pedal. So super nice. Now the power delivery, it is, and I keep saying this in every single Lectric video, it's such a pleasure to ride Lectric's e-bikes because they have them so dialed in. The gearing, the drivetrain is perfect for absolutely no ghost pedaling. You can really get some exercise here. And I mean, the epitome of like a natural riding feeling experience with the torque sensor. So the difference between a torque and a cadence is with a cadence, it's just a speed-based sensor. So as soon as the sensor reads or notices that you are rotating the pedals, no matter how fast or how slow, it's gonna go. And it's gonna give you like full power. Now, well, it's speed-based, the cadence sensor. So, but with a torque sensor, the motor is going to provide as much power as you put into the pedals. So it's pressure-based. And then you pair this with Lectric's new PWR, power wattage regulation, which means it's going to cap every pedal assist at a certain wattage, at a certain power wattage. So with those two, you have the most refined and natural, intuitive riding experience. And as a cyclist, I mean, I am loving this so much. Then also Lectric gives us like the really tall seat posts. So at 5'11", you know, I have it really high and I can get the proper leg extension for pedaling. So yeah, I feel like I could ride this bike all day long or until the battery finishes. So now I'm gonna get behind John and I'm gonna do some zigzags just to feel the nimbleness, maneuvering. Oh yeah, guys, like, yeah, it's a delight. Really reminds me of my road cycling days. Very light steering too. Perfect width to the handlebars. Yeah, so many people are gonna love this, and what's not to love for $9.99? It also feels pretty powerful. I mean, this motor peaks at 1,018 watts, which is a lot for a 500 watt motor. So yeah, great impression so far. Guys, this is a pedal assist test. I'm on 0 right now. This is a light bike at 57 pounds, so I wanted to see how it feels. Woo! Well, we're going up a little bit of an incline, so it's a good workout, very good workout. It can be done. I'm going at 9 miles an hour on a slight incline, so let's go up to 1. Okay. It's barely noticeable, the engagement of the power here. I'm only going 11 miles an hour, and let's go up to 2. Very well. I guess I need to put more pressure on the pedals with this being a torque sensor. I'm more used to riding on cadence sensor, guys, so I think I was just waiting for a big jolt of power, but no. Oh, something to note here too is that I have it unlocked to class 3 speeds, meaning 28 miles an hour is my top speed on pedaling. And it should be 20 on throttle. We're gonna be testing that out. Okay, we just came to a flat, so 12. It's probably, yeah, you can say 13 on pedal assist too. And now let's go to 3. So yeah, again, this being a torque sensor paired with a PWR programming, it's so smooth, guys. Such a smooth power delivery, so natural. So, you know, I'm putting like a good effort here. 16 miles an hour, pedal assist 3. Now let's see what happens with number 4. Okay, I definitely feel the power, but again, the delivery is very like smooth, progressive, and linear over here. 20, okay, 21, little bit of a downhill too. 22, 22, no problem. And then Joe, we're gonna make a right. And here I'm gonna pedal my heart out for pedal assist 5. And this is also going to be, voy rapidísimo, John, our top speed run. Pedal assist, and go. Woo! Crouching down like a true cyclist. 30. Little bit of a decline. Left, John. 27. Woo! Nice corner. Okay, I'm gonna give it all the cookies here, guys. Let's go. Woo! 26, 28. The motor cut off the power right at 28. Yeah, it's breaking the bike, guys. It's pretty strict. So I did see 29, but like I said, the motor was breaking it. Woo! I mean, it's still really good speeds, guys. Class 3 bike. Wow. And at one point I saw 31 on the downhill back there. This bike feels super stable, safe, and solid at high speeds. Yes. All right, guys, this is the reactivity test. Pedal assist first, and I'm on pedal assist 3. 1, 2, 3, go, 1. Oh my gosh. It's immediate. What can I say? I mean, torque sensor, PWR. Okay. All right, we're gonna do it again, guys. 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2. I guess it takes like a half a revolution because it takes the sensor a little bit to feel that pressure, right? It's not just when moving the pedal. So it's excellent though. All right, now we have a right thumb throttle. So I'm gonna slow down. And I'm gonna press the throttle. 1, 2, 3, throttle. Lectric. That was right away, thank you. Okay, slowing down a little bit, another time. 1, 2, 3, throttle. Right away, guys. No lags, no delays. Thank you for tuning it like this. Woo! Guys, this is the acceleration test, 0 to 20, chronometer on top, pedal assist 5, 1, 2, 3, go! Ah! 20! Woo. Okay, this is the acceleration test, 0 to 20, chronometer on top, throttle only, 1, 2, 3, go! Ah! There was a little delay actually from a stop. And hey! As soon as I was getting close to hitting 20, I could feel the power getting cut from the very strict class 3 regulation, and from a standstill, there is a little, just a little lag from the throttle, not as you're going, but when you're on a standstill, just a little note. This is the brake test. Pedaling as hard as I can, 23, and 24, and brake. Ah, very good stopping power. Guys, these are Zoom hydraulic disc brakes with 180 millimeter rotors. This is a pretty new bike. So, I mean, for being new, excellent stopping power. Guys, this is the hill test. Oh, bumpy, bumpy. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Oh yes, having no problem, guys. Pedal assist 5. Definitely giving it some help. Woo! This is a 20-degree hill, guys. And it didn't face, it didn't face this bike. Oh my God. The torque sensor is really sensitive. So it's a good torque sensor. It's a quality one, guys. As soon as it feels it, it's gonna go. Woo! Very good stopping power going down. Oh, yeah. This thing can climb. So who do I think this bike is for? Guys, this is for anyone who's looking for a solid commuter bike from a very reputable company. I mean, the components that you get on this bike are just like, you can't find a bike in this price with the level of components that we get here. This is also an e-bike to have fun, you know, just a little extra to make it super utilitarian, to add a rear rack with a basket, you know, do your groceries, for people who want to exercise and go for further distances, because, you know, if you get tired, you know, you can also, you have the thumb throttle, like you can just throttle around. So yeah, I mean, Lectric has done it again with this bike. This bike is also great for students. You know, it's like really skinny. It's not going to occupy a lot of space in small places. It has that quick release, and it being so light, you can throw it inside your car, not too hard to lift up, like, you know, some fat tire bikes, you know. And then also for people who just don't like fat tire e-bikes, right? Like they are not as energy efficient, right? Because of all that mass. These are your skinny, lightweight tires, not super skinny. They still have enough meat to give you that comfort while riding. The front suspension actually works really well. It's just a really nice overall experience of an e-bike. Guys, honestly, I was just racking up my brain, and I always have something negative to say because no e-bike is perfect. But honestly, I can't find anything wrong with this bike. You know, and also I was even thinking, you know, with the Lectric Xpress, the Lectric XPeak that I also reviewed, and I reviewed their step-thru frame, it has a wobble to it. Like when you do this from side to side, like the whole frame shakes, but this one doesn't. I mean, this one doesn't. So, like I said, I'm trying to find faults, but I don't. I'm speechless, guys. I really like this bike. I'm gonna be commuting with this one. I'm gonna be using it a lot because I love it. I wanna exercise with this bike and do all kinds of things. You know, and if you need to go through like a light gravel road or like thin dirt, you can. You can go through a park too, like no problem. Between the suspension and the meaty tires, you'll be fine doing that. And you're gonna do so in comfort too. I also love how comfortable this bike is. And I love the price, $999. I think the power is like going to be sufficient for most people, honestly, for hills, for anything. So guys, always a blast doing review videos for you. If you enjoy this video, please consider liking and subscribing, as it really helps to support my channel. I'm trying to grow it. If you're interested in this bike, if I convince you that you want to buy this bike, please consider using the link below, as it really helps to support my channel. I will be seeing you very soon for another video. Lots of exciting things happening in this channel. I've just got a lot of new e-bikes. I'm also going to be traveling. I'm going to let you know this month, September, with e-bike business related channel stuff. So you will be seeing that too. The channel is growing, guys. Lots of opportunities are opening up. Always remember, whatever you're doing, happy riding. Stay safe.